Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to share this topic with you guys. So, one thing that I've learned over the past, several years, well not even several, from the time I was like in high school up until this point, is maturity in the way that we debate and the way that we argue and nowadays, people argue about everything, as you can see on social media. But how do you know that you've officially lost an argument or a debate? Is when it has to result in you attacking the person's character or their identity versus the argument. So if you feel the need to call someone the B word, call them bitter, call them angry, call them a sexist term, or attack their religion, you're already losing. Like, that's the way that you lose, because you should never have to call someone a racial or a sexist or, whatever slurs in order to prove your point. You should be so secure in your argument and in your way of thinking that you attack the logic, you attack the facts, you attack the reasoning, and not necessarily the person. And so many times people fall out even over the internet because one person was immature or both parties were immature. So that's the way I see it, especially because of my identity and who I am. And women, this happens a whole lot, right? You share your story, you share anything, you're just bitter, you're just angry. That's why this is like, people listen to respond versus listening to actually hear. And that's something that I've had to learn just by having conversations with people, is just to tell myself, okay, so what are they trying to prove? Are they trying to help me evolve my way of thinking? Are they attacking my credibility? Or are they attacking me as a human being? So I don't know. Like, I just feel like people definitely have to mature a lot more. And this is going to go over a lot of people's heads, because honestly, when people get upset, that's when the truth comes out. Remember that. Anger usually produces and results truth. So if someone is quick to attack your gender, your nationality, your ethnicity, whatever it is about your identity, many times that's an ism. And when I say that's an ism, I mean that person probably already had it in them. It's their philosophy, it's their way of thinking. Because the first thing that comes out of your mouth when you're upset with someone or you're getting into an argument or a debate is usually a reflection of who you are, not who the person is, right? And so I encourage you guys, like, when you're having a conversation with someone, you know how they say you should listen twice? I've had to learn that myself. And the interesting thing is, you learn more about someone by listening to them than you do by arguing with them. You heard what I just said? Like, you learn so much more by being quiet and listening to what the person says, because it tells you what's really on their mind. A person will tell you their philosophy and their way of thinking on a particular issue without even saying, hey, this is my philosophy, this is my way of thinking. It don't matter who the person is. I don't care what religion or whatever they subscribe to. Always listen to what they have to say, because that's going to reveal their true character. Because people can act a certain way. They could fake act, right? People are good actors. But if you listen to their words, it's actually telling you what's on their heart. So it's not just a debate. It's not just an argument. They are telling you who they are. And a person's philosophy tends to guide them more than anything else in the world. People tend to revert back to their prior way of thinking, to the way that they have been programmed, to the way that they were raised, to the things that they've learned along the way. That's why, for example, abuse, for example, like, it's learned many times, right? So do more listening and don't feel the need to attack someone's identity, and have a healthy debate, have a healthy conversation. I don't know. I just thought about that, especially with social media nowadays. Like, can't get on the internet without someone calling someone a racial slur. Like, really? Like, this is what it came down to? Anyways, love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.